Hi all, just advertised my Clark Navigator 485 for sale. I bought the boat brand new, as bare as possible so that I could do the fit out. The reason I wanted to do the fit out is because over the years, owning quite a few boats, I've always been disappointed with what the dealers have done. And if you think I'm kidding, do yourself a favour, go to a boatyard, have a look at a 1 or 2 year old second-hand aluminium boat and just have a look at the amount of corrosion they already have. Anyhow, let's have a look at this beauty. Okay, we've got an Oceanic deluxe drive-on trailer with side rollers. The guards have even got stick-on tread so that you don't slip off when you're climbing in and out of the boat. Okay, the engine is a 60 horsepower Suzuki 4-stroke lean burn. Comes with the engine cover, comes with a stainless steel double cup prop, which has been professionally balanced and cupped. You'll also notice the 2 double sets of pivoting slides for ease of driving on. Also the side rollers, fantastic for driving on as well as holding boat whilst launching. I've installed extra Teflon guides just above the rollers to make launching and retrieving a lot easier. There's also a walkboard down the middle of the boat so you can launch and retrieve in very shallow water. Got a spare wheel with carrier, an extra large jockey wheel and a winch post roller with extra large cups. Okay, we have a Lone Star winch, which is the best winch in the market at the moment. Winch and rollers are mounted on Teflon spacers. The front roller is custom made and all attached to a Lone Star anchor. You'll notice that the front is also carpeted so you can step over the top without scratching the paint. LED navigation lights, antenna mount with a custom wound antenna and professionally tuned. Stainless steel cup holders, not like the typical plastic crap. They have been insulated away from the aluminium so as not to cause corrosion. Lockable glove box. Garmin sounder with GPS. Fantastic unit actually. I've mounted the transducer in such a way so as it's not corroding the back plate as well. Winch button located in such a way so it's not easily accessed by passengers. Troll mode button, which is an option, installed so that you can fine tune the speed that you're trawling at. Fantastic for trout. Mounted on plates so that they don't corrode the aluminium. Connector for the rocket launchers. The whole idea is this way you can remove the rocket launcher if need be. Okay, the rocket launchers have rear facing cockpit lights, front facing spotlights and an LED anchor light. In fact, they're all LEDs. Okay, we've got a battery and a protective cover. We've got a battery switch with the option for a secondary battery. We've also got a water separating filter. Gaff and net mounts on insulated pads to avoid corrosion. Solid aluminium rod holders which have been insulated, not like the plastic crap they normally supply. Now this is very interesting. You'll notice there's mesh sewn underneath the cushions. The whole idea of that is to actually let the water out so that it doesn't destroy the vinyl. Cargo barrier netting in the nose. Okay, when I originally purchased the boat, I removed everything off the boat and reinstalled everything with plastic insulators and Duralac screws and rivets to avoid corrosion. Even though it's got an aluminium anchor well, I still reinforced the anchor well with a thick aluminium plate for strength. Wiring is neat, labelled and double insulated, in fact triple insulated in places. All connectors are crimped, then soldered, then insulated with dual wall shrink tubing which has got an epoxy in it for water resistance. 4 power sockets in each corner of the boat for accessories. You'll notice the gunnels have got rubber tread on them for protection. The plastic console, not a big fan of it, but it does make mounting instruments a lot easier. However, if you want to step out through the windscreen, I've had to strengthen it under there, put plywood underneath, so that when you stand on it you can walk through quite easily without breaking anything. Storage box which acts as a back seat. I never used it, but you can if you like. Camping covers can be zipped onto the main canopy. They can be used in many ways. The middle can be rolled up so you can get out of the wind and everything else yet still fish. You can sort of drop them straight down, use them as a drop down curtain, or you can zip them up and basically build yourself a tent. Okay, the canopies can be folded up and put into a sock. They can then be attached to the rocket launchers. The rocket launchers are freestanding so you can travel like that, especially on a nice sunny day. Or you can fold them down, it's your choice. Thought you may want to hear the engine running. Okay, this is the boat with the full canopies installed. Side view. In the floor storage. Rear bench, which you can also use for storage. I opted to remove that, but you can keep it in if you like. Suzuki 4-stroke, 60 horsepower, latest technology, lean burn, fully injected. Removed all the flooring in the boat when I purchased it and repacked all the foam, put extra foam in there for flotation because they never put enough foam in. Also painted the underneath of all the flooring so it doesn't rot. Baitboard has a drain pipe so all the offal goes neatly out the back of the boat. Just a few pictures without the canopies or rocket launchers in a runabout configuration. I removed the original aluminium prop and put on a stainless prop, had it balanced and had it double cupped. It grips the water really well. Tinny with the canopies and rocket launchers. This is the way I mainly use it. Okay, some pickies of the trailer with the extra guides. The rear slides which pivot for driving on. View of the back of the boat. Sounder, transducer adjusted really well. I'm quite happily sounding at wide open throttle. Storage up the front. Electrical wiring. You can have a closer look at that if you like. Plastic washers and insulated mounting pads. Custom wound antenna for better performance. Okay, picture of the full canopies. And you also get a glimpse of my other girl in the background, which is one of the reasons I'm selling this one. I just don't have time to use both of them. Yeah, trailer's also got LED lights. Comes with a boarding ladder. All the studs in paint sensitive areas which are prone to peeling are plastic for that reason. In other areas they are insulated. And just a small sample of what this girl has been up to. Hope that she's as good to you as she was to me. Thanks for watching. All the best.